Once upon a time, in a land far away, well actually in 2013 in Slovenia, begins the magical story of a company Hooray Heroes who dominates the market of personalized children's books in Slovenia and successfully expanded to an international market. In the process of ordering, you first choose name and gender of the child. Then you choose skin color, shape and color of eyes, freckles, glasses, hair color and style. Then you choose theme of the book. For example, in Slovenia and Germany you can choose between 20 stories, in UK and USA between 8 stories. Stories about Christmas, birthday, adventure, and stories dedicated to dad and mom. Then you create appearance of the other character, sister, mom, dad, and choose 15 stories that are included. At the end, you have the option of choosing a gift box, which also includes board games, and you can also write a dedication letter. The company faces no competition in Slovenia. Despite that, the company was innovative when they presented themselves to the market, which is why they cooperated with well-known Slovenian authors such as Vesa Muk. Because they faced no domestic competition, they soon made the decision to expand their business into foreign markets. In the interview with the company, they informed us that in the near future, they're planning to expand their business to Spain, Canada, and Australia. We chose to analyze Canada as a potential host country. Because Hooray Heroes is already established in the USA, shipping to Canada should be hassle-free. Their biggest competitors are Wonderbly, Put Me in the Story, Mama Blue, I See Me. In 2013, Mitz Melanchek and Rado Daradam founded the company MaliJunaki with a €12,000 student loan, and in September their first book was published. In 2016, they already sold 15,000 books. To reach wider audience, they successfully expanded to Italy, Germany, Austria, USA, France, where they're selling 300 to 500 books per day. In 2017, they changed their name from MaliJunaki to Hooray Studios and got a €250,000 investment from Swiss company, which made their expenditure to foreign market easier. In that year, they had €1 million of annual income, €2.5 million of operating income, and profit of €81,000. In 2018, they had €8 million of operating income in Europe and €2 million in the USA. In 2019, they renamed to Hooray Heroes and won the title of the Slovenian Startup of the Year with expected €28 million of turnover. The company stays in touch with their customers by answering on every customer's comment on their website. A very responsive customer service helps customers with ordering books or tracking packages. Another advantage is the fact that they can see their customers' activities on their website, what attracted their attention, when or why they left the site, and so on. Hooray Heroes employees carefully check each book before it is printed by examining the name spelling and the dedication letter. Most of their marketing activities take place on Facebook and Instagram. Over 60% of all of their content is user-generated, by using customers' photos or videos where the emotional readings of their books are shown in ads and social media content. Hooray Heroes is the first company in the world to publish books which glow at night, and the first one with a story dedicated to fathers. When MaliJunaki were just getting started in Slovenia, the founders understood the importance of a different marketing strategy. They knew that people bought the books not just because of the story itself, but also because of the author. That is why they connected with known Slovenian authors who helped them grow their business. They kept this strategy also later on. In the USA, for example, they cooperated with New York Times best-selling author Adam Wallace. Selling their books only through their website can be seen as a weakness, since they only ship to countries where they are present. That means the USA, UK, Austria, Germany, Italy, and Slovenia, with delivery times from 7 to 15 days depending on the type of delivery chosen. Comparison of strengths and weaknesses with their biggest competitor, Wonderbly. Wonderbly is present in many countries, of which their biggest single market is the US, and they are also present in Canada. So what are the differences between Hooray Heroes and Wonderbly? They both use social media to market their products, mostly Facebook and Instagram, which are their primary channels for growth, capitalizing on hashtags to build engagement and encourage user-generated content. On Facebook, Hooray Heroes has around 500,000 followers and Wonderbly has over 1.5 million. On Instagram, Hooray Heroes has over 200,000 followers and Wonderbly has around 180,000 followers. The demand for personalized products is constantly growing, as to not have the same looking item as your neighbor, friend, schoolmate. This makes it a great opportunity for companies to start personalizing their products for each and every customer. Being a niche player in the market is another opportunity for Hooray Studios, as it narrows their competition and enables them to reach target audience easier. The company can easier set prices to increase profitability, therefore they can recoup higher costs of specialized products production. Children from ages 1 to 15 years represent around 6 million people living in Canada, which means 17% of Canada population are minors. Their annual population growth for 2018-2019 was plus 1.4% and is the highest among G7 countries. For Hooray Heroes, this means a great potential for growth in the future. Another opportunity in terms of genre is that juvenile fiction books are the best sellers in Canada, accounting for 31% of book sales in the country. The first threat would be finding additional appropriate editors, programmers, and designers who would do the job abroad, since companies' goal is to only hire Slovenian people. The second problem could be scalability. Making personalized products as well as checking them manually at the end of the production process is time-consuming. With possible increased demand, it could be challenging to deliver the book within the desired period of time. Expanding to Canadian market, one of the potential threats could also be social and cultural specifics of the Canadian audience. Besides that, different provincial regulations such as labeling and packaging requirements, certification standards, and customs procedures may take place. Recent research showed that 33% of book readers in Canada were very interested in reading Canadian author books in 2017, compared to 23% of respondents interested in 2012. The number is rising and could only represent a bad signal to foreign companies and authors. A complex import duty tax would be another problem. Any item valued over 20 Canadian dollars gets hit by import duty and tax. In addition to these costs, most express couriers charge handling fees and surcharges. In addition, delivery takes longer than in the US due to the size of the country and sparse population settlement. In order to minimize the bureaucracy, US-Canada Regulatory Cooperation Council was created by US and Canada in 2011. This council was to ensure businesses are supported adequately. All things considered, it would be best for Hooray Studios to sell and ship their books from the subsidiary in the US, since both countries have a free trade agreement to avoid double taxation. To conclude our story, the suggestion for Hooray Heroes would be to discover the endless possibilities of Canadian market and expand their website so the Canadian kids could enjoy their wonderful books and Hooray Heroes could reap the benefits of a blooming market.